Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late September into early October 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Aquarians out there. The Aquarius Collective, my guides and spirit team, talk to me. And yes, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, and we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aquarius, please. See how the energy is looking. And I will say last week was a very intriguing reading for you, so I can't wait to see this one. Okay, the Helping Hands energy, spiritual protection, spiritual guidance. I'm loving this in a lot of different ways, and there's a lot of layers to this, whether it is about rest, relaxation, focus on sleep, or help in one way or another. But before we really dive into that, Aquarius, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're interested in channel memberships, check the pinned comment down in the comments. I'm doing a very special reading for channel members this month. And finally, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Promise that's it. We have the Helping Hands card. Now, this card does show up from time to time for different collectives. And you see this lady, it looks like she's having a little nap, taking a little snooze, and she is surrounded by these hands. So to me, this is first and foremost a card of spiritual protection. Maybe Spirit wants you to know, like, hey, we got your back. You have your guides, your spirit team, your angels, however you identify them. This is that guidance and protection, which we love. Just need to call on it if you feel that you need the help. Now, aside from that linkage there, I always say this could be a card of rest. So maybe you're having a hard time sleeping. Maybe you're sleeping a little more than usual. You could be having very interesting dreams here. It could literally be Spirit just saying, like, hey, you need to rest. Like, you need some rest and recuperation, whether it is for your mind, body, or soul. It's a card of recuperation. But finally, this is a card of help. Okay, so whether it is Spirit helping you on your journey, or literally somebody asking you for help. I wouldn't be surprised this week for a lot of Aquarians if somebody approaches you and says, hey, can you give me a hand with this? Or, hey, can you help me out with this? Now, that would be up to you to decide, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. And if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. Let's get into tarot. I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. So, but it's good. I like it. It's a light, angelic type of energy. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright, and we'll get into the intuitive juiciness here. So let's see what's going on for the Aquarians, please. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading. As I mentioned a little earlier, I wouldn't say it was a doozy, but it was definitely interesting, which every Aquarius reading is. It was titled An Extreme Change, and the one thing I will say about last week's reading while we get these cards out is that it felt like huge swings in energy from one extreme to another, like from slow to full go, or from super kind to super angry. It was like big extremes of energy. So for a lot of Aquarians, you might be going through lots of different changes in life, whether it is interpersonal relationships, work, or otherwise. So let's see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. Let's get you 3 cards. That's just one thing I remember very clearly, was that there was a big, I don't want to use the word discrepancy, but there was a gap in the energy. Okay, we got the 8 of Pentacles in position number 1. Interesting. Very diligent, very work-based here. This could represent work situations even. Let's get you a couple more. But it is somebody putting effort in. Okay, maybe you're trying to put some effort into something. Okay, so we're getting a lot of Pentacle energy here. We got the 6 of Pentacles right next to the 8. I like this alignment so far. Let's get one more out. Let's get one more. What do we got for Aquarius, please? Talk about helping hands. We have a card of assistance in the center, which these cards, they always find a way to amaze me. They really do. Well, let's get you one more. Thank you. All right, all Pentacles here. All Pentacles. We got the 5 of Pentacles. We're only missing the 7 so far, right? We got 5, 6, 8. We'll see if the 7 comes out a little way later. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So here we go, my friends. First look, first glance, all Pentacles straight across the board. That is very rare in my style of reading, that we start off at least with the same element. So when we see a lot of earth, one, that could just represent an earth sign you're connected to. When there's this overabundance of earth, spirit could be highlighting that. This is a huge focus on the material world, the money, anything that we link with pentacles. It's a very slow moving type of energy. So yes, it could be family, which is usually very sturdy in our lives. It could be what we do for a living and how we earn money. So there's just this huge focus on the material to start, and it's solid. Okay, like for better or for worse, Pentacle energy is slow moving, solid. So let's go through one by one. Position number one, we have the Eight of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. I would say it's one of the top two cards that literally represent work. We have this one and the Three of Pentacles. But whenever I see the Eight of Pentacles, you see that person, they are chiseling away at that pentacle there. So to me, this is a card of creation. This is a card of artistry, learning how to do something and becoming a master at it, putting so much energy and dedication into something. So there might be something or someone you're wanting to give your energy to and put efforts in. That's the main thing with this card, is putting forth effort. Now, the clarifier, it could just describe something about a money situation or a work situation. But to me, I like it. Now, a challenge with the Eight of Pentacles could be a couple of things. It could be one, there might be someone in your life that's a little bit of a workaholic, right? That never stops working, that doesn't know how to stop, that doesn't know how to take a break. But this card can easily just represent like somebody with tunnel vision, right? Like somebody that they are focused on one thing, they don't see other things going on around them. We'll see when we clarify it. But position number two, we have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Complete opposite of what we got coming up right next to it, but let's embrace the good while we can. Another one of my favorite cards. Now, there is a scale here, so I do say sometimes it could be slight karmic energies we could be seeing with the Six of Pentacles. Once again, very giving, okay? Giving of your energy, of your resources, kind, benevolent is the type of energy here. We see equality. So in regards to relationships, it's a very equal type of relationship where both people are given to it. But whenever I see this Six of Pentacles, I say it is one of my cards of gift giving, if not giving energy. So we do see this giving. What are the results when we move up to this Five of Pentacles? So we need to see. But yeah, maybe there is someone very close to you that has a birthday coming up soon that you're wanting to give a gift to. Okay, maybe someone wants to gift you something. That could absolutely be it, but it could just be wanting to give energy or focus to the situation. And that's what we're seeing heavily in the front end. Even though they're pentacles, they're action cards, they're effort cards. Moving to the back end, we have the Five of Pentacles. Someone out in the cold, right? So when we see this card, we could think of somebody being lonely. We could think of somebody possibly feeling abandoned. We could think of somebody feeling, once again, like they're missing somebody. A lot of solitude here. So this isn't the best type of energy, and it could represent a warning. This card shows up when somebody needs to watch their money. So if you are very giving and generous, you need to watch in your time of need, like who's going to have your back type of energy. And I know that's very specific, but I don't want to put it out there for every Aquarius. A good thing with the Five of Pentacles, it could represent somebody leaving their comfort zone and going on their own journey. I do say that, but that's rare in comparison to what we normally see with this card. But maybe some of you are doing that. You're leaving your comfort zone and you're, moving into a new stage or a new step of life. But I want to see how all this plays out. And there might be a warning, like especially with all this action and generosity and how it winds up. So let's dive deeper. I want to jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Aquarians. Please, lots of money. Watch your money in this time, please. Let's see what's up. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Eight of Pentacles. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aquarius, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind. All right, Eight of Pentacles time. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. So if this isn't something that currently makes you extremely happy, a lot of you have some sort of huge blessing coming in, right? You might be rewarded for efforts, or you might be rewarded for your generosity in one way or another. When I have the Sun in the upright underneath this Eight of Pentacles. Now, this could represent a Leo that you might be connected to. So if you're connected to a Leo, it's talking about putting effort into that connection. But obviously, this is the most powerful, as voted by viewers of this channel, the most powerful card, but also the most positive card in the whole entire deck. So when I see it underneath a card like this Eight of Pentacles, I obviously have to say, wins, victories, blessings. This is light, life, and love that shines down on us from spirit. This is truth and happiness. The sun is everything, and it illuminates things as well. So for a lot of Aquarians, this is beautiful energy in the front end. Whether this is from the past, something that you put a lot of energy into, something that made you super happy, or something that's coming in. I would say to claim this energy for sure, regardless of what you're going through, because to me, this, once again, feels like can't lose type of energy. So especially in regards to money and work, that's why it perplexes me what we're seeing here on the back end, because there's so much positivity and giving energy here in the front. I want to see how it plays as we move along. But once again, we're already seeing big wins, big victories for Aquarius. So do with that what you will. Possible rewards, what you're putting effort into. So if you work hard, if you put effort into mastering it, boom, this Sun card is that reward, that payoff. So we like it. Let's see what that Six of Pentacles is about, though. Could possibly, let's see, I don't want to speculate on it too much. Why is that Six of Pentacles here? Liking it a lot. Cute. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody, and I was like getting that vibe, I'm not going nowhere. Or someone or something is not going anywhere. So you should feel secure. Or maybe someone has told you that as well. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse underneath the Six of Pentacles. For some reason, that phrase keeps going through my mind. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Like, I'm here. Or I'm sticking around. Like, this is the oddest type of energy to show up in a general reading in quite a while. Now, for some of you, this could be spirit telling you, like, hey, don't change your ways, right? Like, yes, we all want to evolve. We all want to change. We all want to become better individuals, but don't change much. Keep on a certain trajectory you're going on. Could it be related to money? Sure. Could it be other things? Absolutely. But when I see the Eight of Cups flipped up in reverse, it's like, all right, don't change something. Don't move, right? Like, don't change it up. Stay. Keep giving to this. So for some of you, there might be something you decide to keep giving your energy to. Okay, this could be two different people that are both deciding to give their energy to something, but either way, I really like it. What we have here in the beginning, what we have here, once again, the victorious, the payoff, the rewards, like it all feels good to me, but you need to just stay on track. That's just the vibe I'm picking up. Let's get to that Five of Pentacles, because I've been feeling that that's been a warning since the very beginning. So let's see why that Five of Pentacles is here. And we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. So talk to me about the Five of Pentacles, please and thank you. And, wow. Wheel of Fortune. Big change for the better. I know I was seeing that last week as well. That this is a karmic card for sure. Okay, so a more evolved energy showing up. But whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune, I think of absolute change of luck, turn of luck, something going your way. So if you are in Five of Pentacles mode right now, maybe missing somebody, maybe having some issues with money, having issues with whatever, this Wheel of Fortune is your good luck charm. Okay, it does speak about change and the cycles of life, of course, but this is a reason to be excited. This is a cause for excitement. Now, could it be all karmic, all this stuff? Like if you keep giving, keep working, eventually that reward will come in, that luck will change and things will shift? Absolutely. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you might just need to stay on track with something. Like keep doing the work, keep doing what you're doing, stay on track. And I was feeling that here in the center. I'm feeling it on the back end again, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Even if something is uncomfortable, it's going to change. Okay, so if you are in solitude mode, if you are lonely or missing someone or whatever it might be, this Wheel of Fortune says like everything is going to be okay. This is an angelic energy here on the back end, Aquarius. So I really love this. And overall, I would say every single alignment here this week is claimable, right? This energy is very good. Just watch your money and finances and work things slightly. But let's go through and do a quick recap. Overall, I'd say this is really nice. Position number one, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Sun in the upright, the most powerful and positive card in the whole entire deck. So whether this is something that you gave a ton of effort to, something that, or someone that made you very happy, This is Spirit saying like, hey, there's a possible level up energy here of wins, victories, rewards. Hard work and dedication being rewarded. That sun will shine. And we see it every step of the way throughout this whole entire reading. Doesn't matter what you're dealing with right now. Maybe you're having difficulties with money and work. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're having difficulties with relationships. Maybe you're not having difficulties with anything, and that's fine. But this is so much positivity all over the place, Aquarius. In the center, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Don't change much. Stay on your current trajectory. Yes, evolve. Yes, become a better person and improve yourself, but don't change your trajectory much. Keep giving your energy to this. And I was getting that energy like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. Like, I'm not going to go anywhere, which was very reassuring. So maybe some of you needed to hear that. But on the back end, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. That drastic change. Okay, and I feel like this card underneath the Five of Pentacles is a good thing. That if you are in this mode, if you are going through struggle, if you are going through tough things, this Wheel of Fortune tells us like everything is going to be fine. This is only a cycle. It's only a phase. This karmic energy tells us that there is more to a journey. So I would claim these energies because there are so many rewards, payoffs, and victories. So Aquarius, please take a screenshot. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. Really like this energy this week. Big change from last week. I mean, change was the name of the game, but this isn't as jarring as we had last week. And yeah, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end. I feel like it's a nice introspective thing to do. Just take a little look within, see what's going on, whether it's something within us, whether it's something we don't see. I feel like a shadow card is a good way to end it. All right, we have the Seven of Swords here. Maybe some of you feel like you've been duped in the past. Okay, I just felt like I had to say that. I don't want to put a negative meaning on a positive reading, but the Seven of Swords can also just represent things that you don't quite know, don't quite see just yet as well. Okay, take whatever messages hit. This could be a warning about a specific person. Like, I don't want to be a fear monger or anything like that, but the Seven of Swords tells us that there might be something happening that you don't quite know yet, and life is full of mystery, right? So we all go through that to one point or another. I would just watch the company you keep. I feel like Spirit could be telling you that. Like, just watch your associations, watch the company you keep in this time when the Seven of Swords shows up in the shadows. If not, it could be Spirit just asking you to prepare for the unknown in one way or another. Like, okay, there are a lot of unknowns, whether it's situations or people's motives. Like, there's a lot of unknowns in this world, so just be prepared for the unexpected. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'll be picking 2 lucky winners to win 2 tarot decks completely at random. It will be a winner's choice. So if you want to get the Gilded Tarot, you could go ahead and do that. If you want the Everyday Witches Tarot, that's your choice as well. Any deck under $40 US will be given away. So if you'd like to get your name in for this one, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments which zodiac signs you get along best with. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you next time.